So now I'm gonna be talking to you guys how I was in debt. 300 and at that time it was almost 380 something thousand. 380 something thousand in debt at 22. But this was good debt. This wasn't bad debt. And how was I that much in debt at age 22? I bought a rental property. And if you see at the property, you'll know how much I put down and what the difference was. But at that time, I was, around 380 something. It was really high up there. But now it's 370, almost 370 after a year and a bit. And who pays that? Not me. My tenants pay that down. I only reap the rewards, but my tenants pay my debt. I don't pay my debt. My tenants pay my debt. And that's the difference between when you have good debt and bad debt. Good debt is you invested into something that will appreciate and something that others pay for, not you. My tenants pay my property taxes. They pay my mortgage. All I do is collect the money and keep the cash flow. And that's as simple as that's the difference between when you have a good investment to a bad investment. Imagine if somebody had earned that money that I used at age 22 to buy that property. Imagine if I just used to buy a $100,000 car, like a nice Dodge Viper or a used Bentley or something like that. That would have just depreciated, and essentially I would be burning that money. But at 22, I invested that money, and this day I could go out and buy one, but it doesn't do anything for me. It doesn't really. I can't justify it, so, and I don't really care for Bentleys. I want my doors to go up, so I'll wait for the Lambo. But yeah, at age 22, I was, call it $400,000 in debt. But I was good debt. It wasn't bad debt. So don't get confused when you hear people say they're in debt. Ask them what kind of debt. Is it debt that they have to pay for, or debt that somebody else is paying for? Because I never paid for that debt. My tenants paid for that debt. I just collected money and put it in the account and keep what's left. And like I spoke in my other video, you have principal and you have interest. And if you have an interest-only mortgage, you know what that cash flow looks like. I don't have an interest-only mortgage because I'm paying that down for the big one. Maybe in the future I could get one of those interest-only mortgages, but I didn't get one. I got the traditional. So I'll keep the cash flow and put my principal in my savings account thanks to my tenants, and I'll give the lender their interests, and I'll keep everything else. So that's how I was $400,000 in debt at 22. I got good news for you guys. I'm even more in debt now because I got more than one properties. But like I said, I don't pay that. My tenants pay that. Alright guys, let me get out of here before I stop messing with you.